Today in NASCAR, Kyle Larson didn't just win at Homestead. He sent a warning to the entire Cup Series. This wasn't a lucky break, and it wasn't a strategy gamble that happened to work out. This was a complete, controlled, and dominant performance from start to finish. The kind of performance that makes every driver in the garage take a step back and pay attention. And now the big question is simple. Was this just one great race? Or was this the moment the championship fight started to shift? Because when Kyle Larson starts building momentum, we've seen what happens next, and it's not good news for the rest of the field. Homestead has always been one of those tracks that separates the best from the rest. It's not just about speed. It's about rhythm, tire management, car control, and the ability to run multiple lines lap after lap without making mistakes. And that's exactly why Larson's performance stood out so much. He didn't look like a driver surviving the race. He looked like a driver in complete control of it. From the very beginning, Larson looked locked in. The car was smooth, balanced, and incredibly fast, especially on longer runs where races are usually decided. While other drivers were fighting for grip and searching for consistency, Larson looked comfortable, confident, and completely in sync with the track. And when the race reached those high-pressure moments late, he didn't look rushed or desperate. He looked calm, focused, in control. That's the sign of a driver operating at the highest level. Because in NASCAR, a lot of wins come from chaos, late cautions, pit strategy, or restart battles that can flip everything in seconds. But when a driver wins in a way that feels clean and dominant, without relying on luck or outside circumstances, it sends a different kind of message. It tells the entire field that this speed is real and it's repeatable. And that's where this win starts to mean a lot more than just one trophy. Momentum in NASCAR is a powerful thing. One big performance can completely change the energy inside a team. It builds confidence, sharpens execution, and creates belief that they've found something special. And once that belief kicks in, everything starts to click. Pit stops get cleaner, strategy calls get sharper. The driver becomes more aggressive when it matters, and more patient when it counts. And when all of that comes together around a driver like Kyle Larson, it creates a serious problem for everyone else. Because Larson isn't just another race winner, he's one of the most naturally talented drivers in the sport. When he finds his rhythm, when the setup is right, and when the team is clicking around him, he becomes incredibly hard to beat. We've seen it before. The speed shows up every week, the mistakes disappear, the finishes start stacking up, and before long, he's not just winning races, he's becoming the driver everyone is chasing. That's why this Homestead win feels different. This isn't a track where average performances turn into victories. Homestead exposes everything. It rewards drivers who can adapt, stay smooth over long runs, and push the limit without crossing it. So when someone dominates here, it's not taken lightly. It's taken as a sign. And right now, that sign is pointing directly at Kyle Larson. Now the focus shifts to what happens next. Because one dominant win gets attention, but back-to-back performances change the entire conversation. If Larson carries this speed into the next races, if the team keeps delivering this level of execution, then he's no longer just part of the championship discussion, he moves to the center of it. And that changes everything for the rest of the field. Because now it's not just about improving, it's about catching up. Teams start pushing harder, taking bigger risks, and searching for speed wherever they can find it. And when that pressure builds, mistakes start to happen. That's how one driver's momentum can impact the entire garage. And that's why this moment matters so much. Because this might not just be a win. This might be the beginning of a run. So now the real question is this. Was Homestead just one incredible performance, or was it a warning sign of what's coming next? Because if Kyle Larson backs this up, if the speed stays and the confidence keeps growing, then this wasn't just a victory. This was a message A message that one of NASCAR's most dangerous drivers is finding his best form again. And if that's true, then the rest of the Cup Series has every reason to be worried, because the championship fight might have just taken a major turn. So what do you think? Is this the start of a dominant run for Kyle Larson, or just one standout weekend? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want more NASCAR breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.